Hey guys, so it's time for me to get back to the Ford, and actually it's time for the suspension. I'm gonna disassemble most of it and I'm gonna replace probably the biggest part of it. I have bought some new parts, I have some old parts from my Ford, and the plan is to replace the shock absorbers along with the springs. I have them the whole set from my Ford, and I have some of the bushings that are gone. I'm gonna have to replace them and a bunch of other parts. So you're gonna see. I won't waste any more time, and I'm gonna start now. So enjoy. I don't know if this is gonna help, but I'm gonna try and lubricate this thing. It is unfortunate, but it seems that these nuts that I'm having problem with are never been undone, so I'm gonna try a couple more things and I'm gonna see what is gonna happen. In this case, this is gonna be more suitable. You can see the end. I was using this thing till now, but I think it's gonna skip, so over the thread of the you can see the difference. This is a bit more solid. I'm gonna try with this thing now. I think this bolt is gonna broke or something like that. I don't think this is gonna come out the proper way. As I was saying, you can see the result. This is the bolt in question, and I still have one more. Obviously, I'm gonna have to rip that one as well, broke or whatever. I'm gonna go and give it a try. And so this is the second one. You can see the same success as these are the two bolts in question. You can see the thread in, in what state this is. Have I told you how I dislike working on old cars? This is the reason why. This is why I had to go through this, all of this pain and suffering. This is a bushing, looking like this. I will show you how they are supposed to look. This is pretty much in the same condition, but since it is tucked inside, you can't really tell. You can see this is also gone. It doesn't work. It's not supposed to do this thing. And the good part is that I have them. I have new bolts for this thing, so I'm just gonna throw this away and I'm gonna install the new piece, because on my Ford I had to replace these bushings, and they are almost brand new, so I won't have to disassemble this, and this is the good part. So guys, I'm gonna show you very quickly that this is the perfect time for me to get rid of this old link stabilizer. I'm talking about this thing. This nut over here refuses to get undone, so I'm gonna have to try and undo this part over here. Now I see I can probably get a key behind this thing. They usually have in the front, but apparently this model has a keyhole in the back in its tail, so I'm gonna try and use that as my advantage to disassemble this thing, and I'm gonna try and do the same on top. So over here I have the new one. This is gonna be a brand new, and I've got just a slight break just to catch my breath, and I'm gonna dive back into it. I'm gonna try to disassemble this now. There is no key that fits in there, and I refuse to play with this anymore, so I'm gonna just get my grinder and cut this off and get rid of it once and for all, and install the new one, and just quickly assemble this part, this side, so I can attack the other one as well. But I'm gonna try to find some new bolts for to replace the ones that I ripped. Okay, so I've managed to cut the old one, and I've installed the bottom half of the new one, new link stabilizer, and now I'm gonna pre-install this link because I have new, and I'm gonna pre-install it, and then I'm gonna mount this thing. I've managed to find a spare set of bolts from the exact same position, the exact same bolts, and I'm gonna start assembling them. So this is the new ball joint, new set of screws, because nuts, bolts, everything, because the original one cannot be reused. These ones are factory pressed in here, so you can't reuse them. The spare, the new, comes with new sets of bolts. Okay, now the new bolt joint is in. You can see the bushings are in perfect condition, they are almost new. So I'm gonna install it. Okay, so this is mounted. This is mounted, and I'm gonna disassemble the shock absorber now. And here it is. I think I'm gonna replace the whole unit, and I won't bother dealing with this. As you can see, the spring, the coil spring is almost rust out and probably is gonna break soon. So this is for the garbage bin. Okay, so now everything is officially mounted. I can get the tire back on, and I'm done with this side, and I'm gonna jump right into the other side. I've checked the brake pads, there seems to be fine for now, and I'm excited to see how it's gonna behave once this is back on the road. So I won't waste any more time, and I'm gonna continue working. Okay, it's time for the other side.